we're gonna get busy. I'm gonna be using some paper. So I know that some people do busted canvases differently. The ones that I've made, I've only made them like this, but I'm gonna show you how I do mine. So this is my take of a busted canvas. So I'm only using 2 papers for mine, and we're gonna do some tissue paper to give the top a crinkled effect, and then I'm going to dark wax it. And we're gonna be using this paper from Decoupage Queen. It's called Garden Boots. I thought it was kind of fallish with the sunflowers. We're gonna be using this corner down here with the boots. And then we're gonna be, as our busted canvas that kind of gets flipped over, we're gonna be using this from Reba Rose. And then we're just gonna use tissue paper for the top. I'm gonna get started. I'm just gonna take this piece of tissue paper and crinkle it up, and then I'm gonna lay it down, Mod Podge it onto the top here. Taking my Posh Chalk Pigment Infuser, and I'm using this to decoupage. I'm gonna dry this a little bit before I start sanding. This is awful. All right, so this is my top busted canvas layer. So I'm gonna paint this white, okay? I'm gonna paint this one white. So now I'm gonna paint this top canvas white. And so I don't know. All right, so we've got this painted. So this is the Bare Wax from Home Depot. I mixed the dark and the clear, and this is what it looks like on top of the tissue paper. So see, I just wanted that texture, kind of gives it a stucco. So this is your top layer. This is my top, so this is gonna be the top. So now you wanna flip it over, and we're gonna decoupage the inside. And I am just going to measure this out on the inside here. So I'm gonna cut that all the way across there. Okay, so now you take your second canvas. So this is Decoupage Queen paper, and I want these boots in there, so I am just going to, again, take my Posh Chalk Pigment Infuser. Okay, so this is the bottom. This is what's gonna show through the busted, okay? So this is on here. I do want to seal this with some, I'm gonna seal that paper down. And that's that. Okay, so here we have this decoupaged on there. And then what you do, so now this is gonna sit on top, but I'm gonna cut this first. And I'm gonna cut this one a little differently than the one I showed you before. I'm actually gonna cut this in an X. I'm gonna peel back this one, peel back these, and peel back this one, but I'm gonna actually tuck them under. And so see, when you flip this over, now I'm gonna flip these like this and go under, where usually I kind of left it and then rolled them, but I'm gonna do this a little differently. And then you just tuck these, and then this one's gonna go that way. But first, I don't wanna do that yet, because I have to paint all these. We're gonna add our wood bend, but this is how it goes. Then you glue this on there. Now I can glue it right now, because then I have to finish the sides. But when you pull it under, you see what's underneath it. See how cool that is? So we're gonna glue this right now. Now we got those connected, and when you bust that open, isn't it gonna be cute? So next up, I need to get these sides done. Now, okay, so we're gonna start. I'm just gonna put it over here. I'm gonna use glue. I feel like I got a loose end. I'm trying to find it where it's kind of tighter. Okay. And then we're just gonna hot glue. And then I'm gonna go right underneath it. So that's the first row. Guys, we're gonna be here a hot minute doing this, but I think it's gonna be well worth it. We're just gonna do our second row. This should move a little quicker because, you know, I've got something to butt it up to. we've got all that on. See how pretty that looks? I want to put this would you bend on there. Do you think the would you bend is nice? Let's see if we want to do that first. I'm kind of liking that idea. I think it gives it a little charm. And instead of painting it, I'm actually thinking about staining it. And, all right, so I'm gonna get a little brush. All right, so I don't know if you need a lot or a little, but this is the color French Rose. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, so let's get these on. I think what I'm gonna do is put them down here more, right on there. And I know you're not supposed to use like hot glue with would you bend, but literally, I think it'll be okay. This is the first time I've ever done it. So here's what we have so far. Ooh, doesn't that look party? So now I'm going to flip. I'm going to flip this over, you know, so that this is our busted canvas. And I'm just gonna hot glue there. Love it. So see how cool that is? So now comes the bling, y'all. And I was thinking about putting these down in the corner, like as a little cluster over these sunflower. Oh, that looks so pretty. All right, so I'm gonna use just like that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use hot glue right now, because I don't know. Look at how cute. Got my little blingy bling bling in there. Isn't that darling? Just adding to it. And then I was thinking, like I pulled out some of these ones. This is like a leaf. This is from one of the fall kits from last year. I don't know if I should like maybe dangle this up in the corner. Kind of like that. So let's just go for it. And there's that one up there in the corner, a little leaf coming down from there. Do you guys like that, or should I do like just a gem? Do you guys like the little black and white? How cute. Now, all right, we're gonna whip out some stickles. Now I'm gonna go around the sunflower with this copper color. Okay, ready guys? But you wanna make sure when you do your stickles, let them sit, because if you touch these, they're gonna smear. But I don't know, can you guys see that? See all that sparkle? Do just a little bit of this gold because it kind of has a greenish hue, and I just want to see, I'm just lightly going around the leaves. I'm not doing it real perfectly. So see how you're just adding to it? And at my version of a busted canvas, and stay tuned shortly and I will finish this up and make it even more fabulous.
Totally Dazzled sells sparkling rhinestone wedding supplies. Check us out at totallydazzled.com. But before you do, click up here and download our free Printable Sparkle Quotes. Or click down here and watch one of our other awesome tutorials.